Are you getting a pool? Watch this quick video because I'm going to explain which fences are typically pool code and which ones are not. So when it comes to a pool fence, what most people end up going with is the 54-inch black aluminum. Now, why is that? Well, one, it's pool code. Two, it looks nice. And the third, and probably the most important reason, is that one, it doesn't require any maintenance, but the other thing is you can basically just see through it. So the black aluminum fence is basically the perfect fence if you're trying to create a barrier without really seeing it. The reason why you really can't see it is, one, because it's a pretty thin material. Not that it's weak or anything like that, but it's just diameter-wise, it's pretty small. And because it's black, it has the ability to kind of just blend into the surroundings as well. Now, if you were to say use a white aluminum fence, it would just stick out and everything, you would just see it right away, whereas the black just you kind of see through. And like I said, you want to go with the 54-inch or even taller, but typically when you see an aluminum fence, since right now you're looking to get a fence, you're probably looking at everyone's fence, and typically what you're going to see is 54-inch, which is 4.5 feet tall, black aluminum. Not only that, it does come with the Magna latch, and what a Magna latch is that style where you basically have to pull it up to open it, and there's two really nice features with this latch. The first one is that the height is adjustable, so when we install it, we can basically put it at the top level of the fence, which is 54 inches, or we can actually raise it up even higher above the fence, which we did at my own house because my son at the time was 3, and we put it about 8 inches higher, so about 52 inches or 53 inches above the ground level. The other thing is, because the gates are opening out, a child is not able to just put a chair in front of the gate and be able to pick the lock at that point, because if they did that, they would basically open the gate into themselves, so you're safe that way. The other kind of fence that some people pick is you can do like a picket fence, like a cedar or a vinyl fence, but the thing to remember about cedar fences is you can't do a typical picket fence. You're going to have to go with one that is the closed or closer spacing. Basically for the picket fences, there's a 2.5-inch spacing and then a 1 3/4. You have to go to 1 3/4 because otherwise the 2.5, a child will be able to put their foot in between the pickets and they could step on the rail and then basically climb over very easily. Now with the picket fences, the height you want to be at 4 foot. Now, the only thing to be concerned about is with the vinyl fence. Typically, a lot of the vinyl fences in the picket style are not pool code, and the reason with that is because of how the rails are made and how the child is able to step on the rail either inside or outside. Now, also, the one thing to remember with either the vinyl or the cedar is you're not able to really see through it. Again, with the cedar, you only have like a 1 3/4 inch gap, which is next to nothing. That's about that much, which from a distance, you can't really see through it. And then same thing with the vinyl, because it's white and because the pickets are about 3 inches wide, you really can't see through it. So again, if you're looking for a fence that creates a barrier without really obstructing any view, then your premium choice or the best choice is going to be the 54-inch black aluminum fence.